Judge Judy, born Judith Susan Scheinlin, is one of the most iconic television personalities in history. Known for her no-nonsense approach, sharp wit, and unwavering dedication to justice, she captured the hearts of millions worldwide. But while most people know her as the tough, commanding figure presiding over a courtroom, very few truly understand the woman behind the gavel. In this video, we will dive deep into the life of Judge Judy today, exploring her journey from a young girl with big dreams to a cultural phenomenon whose influence stretches far beyond television. Before we get into the present, it's essential to understand where she came from, how her early experiences shaped her, and what led her to become a symbol of authority, intelligence, and resilience. Judy was born on October 21st, 1942, in Brooklyn, New York, to Ethel and Harry Scheinlin. She grew up in a working-class Jewish family, learning the values of discipline, hard work, and integrity from an early age. Her parents instilled in her the importance of education, respect, and fairness, principles that would later guide her professional decisions and personal life. From a young age, Judy showed remarkable intelligence and curiosity. She excelled in school, demonstrating a natural aptitude for critical thinking and problem-solving. Teachers noticed her sharp mind and no-nonsense approach to challenges, qualities that would define her adult personality. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe and like the video, as it helps the channel grow and allows us to bring you more in-depth stories about iconic figures like Judge Judy. If you want to support the channel even further, consider giving a super thanks or simply leave a comment sharing what surprised you most about Judy's early life. Stay tuned until the end, because the final revelations about her current life are truly unexpected and may completely change how you think about this legendary figure. During her teenage years, Judy developed an interest in law and justice, inspired by the cases she read about and the stories she heard about lawyers fighting for fairness and equality. She was fascinated by the idea of holding people accountable and resolving disputes, even at a young age. But despite her ambitions, she remained grounded, balancing her studies with family responsibilities and social activities. Friends remember her as focused, determined, and unafraid to speak her mind, a trait that sometimes got her into trouble but ultimately shaped her leadership style. After high school, Judy attended James Madison High School in Brooklyn, where she continued to excel academically. She then pursued higher education at American University in Washington, D.C., earning a degree in government. Her time at university broadened her horizons, exposing her to new ideas, political systems, and the complexities of law and society. Judy's dedication to understanding the world and her keen interest in fairness and justice set her apart from her peers. She was not only academically brilliant, but also deeply principled, with a sense of responsibility that would guide her throughout her career. Upon graduation, Judy enrolled in New York Law School, one of the first steps toward her lifelong career in law. Law school was demanding, challenging both intellectually and emotionally, but Judy thrived under pressure. She quickly gained a reputation as intelligent, decisive, and unafraid to challenge assumptions. Professors noted her ability to analyze complex situations quickly and her talent for advocating clearly and persuasively. Her classmates often describe her as driven, focused, and quietly confident, qualities that would later translate perfectly to her role as a judge. In the early stages of her career, Judy began working as a prosecutor in the Manhattan District Attorney's office, where she honed her courtroom skills. She became known for her meticulous preparation, sharp questioning, and unwavering commitment to justice. Her colleagues respected her for her intellect and her ability to remain calm under pressure, even in high-stakes cases. It was here that Judy's reputation for fairness and no-nonsense judgment began to take shape. She learned firsthand the challenges of balancing the law with compassion, and she understood that true justice required both knowledge and humanity. During this period, Judy also started a family. She married Judge Jerry Scheinlin, a respected attorney and later a judge himself, and they raised their children while both pursuing demanding careers in law. Balancing family life and professional ambitions was never easy, but Judy managed to do so with remarkable efficiency and grace. Her home life was structured, disciplined, and filled with love, and it provided a strong foundation for her later achievements. Friends and colleagues often remarked on her ability to manage multiple responsibilities without losing focus, a skill that became crucial when she stepped into the national spotlight. It was in the early 1980s that Judy's life took a decisive turn. She was appointed a family court judge in New York, a position that brought her face-to-face with some of the most challenging and emotional cases imaginable. Family court demanded not just legal expertise, but emotional intelligence, patience, and the ability to make tough decisions under pressure. Judy's reputation grew as she became known for her strict but fair judgments, her quick thinking, and her unwavering integrity. Stories of her courtroom decisions began circulating in local media, highlighting her unique ability to combine firmness with fairness and compassion with clarity. This exposure eventually caught the attention of television producers. They were searching for a personality who could bring authenticity, authority, and credibility to a courtroom show, and Judy fit the profile perfectly. She was approached to appear on what would become Judge Judy, a show that would transform daytime television forever. From her very first episodes, her direct, no-nonsense style resonated with viewers. People were captivated not only by her legal expertise, but also by her sharp wit, her fearless questioning, and her ability to handle difficult litigants with a mix of humor and firmness. Even in these early years of television, Judy remained true to the principles that had guided her since childhood: honesty, discipline, and fairness. She never compromised her integrity for ratings or popularity, and her commitment to presenting justice clearly and efficiently helped establish her as one of the most trusted figures on television. Over time, her show became a cultural phenomenon, earning millions of viewers and transforming Judy into a household name. However, despite her fame, very little was known about Judy's personal life to the public. She carefully maintained boundaries, sharing only what she wanted viewers to see while keeping her family, personal challenges, and private interests largely out of the spotlight. This balance between public persona and private reality became one of her hallmarks. She demonstrated that one could achieve immense professional success while maintaining a grounded, private life, a lesson many admired and tried to emulate. Today, as we explore where Judge Judy is now and what her life looks like behind the scenes, it's crucial to remember this foundation. Her upbringing, education, early career, and family life all contributed to the woman who became a symbol of justice, resilience, and unwavering dedication. Understanding these roots gives context to her present-day life, the choices she has made since leaving the courtroom, and the ways she continues to influence the public and the legal world alike. After establishing herself as a respected family court judge in New York, Judy Shineland began gaining attention for her no-nonsense approach and unwavering commitment to fairness. It was during this time that she honed the qualities that would later define her television persona: decisiveness, quick thinking, and the ability to handle emotionally charged situations with both firmness and clarity. Colleagues often remarked on her unique balance of authority and empathy, noting that while she demanded respect in her courtroom, she also understood the human struggles behind each case. This combination of traits made her stand out in the judicial system and eventually caught the eye of television producers searching for someone authentic to anchor a courtroom show. Judy's transition from a traditional courtroom to television was not immediate. Initially skeptical about appearing on TV, she was concerned about preserving the integrity of the legal system while presenting cases to a national audience. However, producers convinced her that a show could both entertain and educate viewers about legal processes, while still respecting the dignity of those involved. This led to the creation of Judge Judy, a groundbreaking daytime television program that would redefine the genre. The show's premise was simple: real cases, real litigants, and a real judge whose judgments were legally binding. But what made it exceptional was Judy's commanding presence, sharp wit, and the unmistakable sense of justice that permeated every episode. From a very first broadcast, Judy Shineland captured viewers' attention. Audiences were fascinated not only by the disputes themselves, but by Judy's distinctive style: direct, unflinching, and uncompromising. She addressed litigants with respect, but never tolerated deception, manipulation, or excuses. Her catchphrases, such as "Don't pee on my leg" and "Tell me it's raining," became instantly recognizable, reflecting both her humor and her insistence on accountability. Viewers appreciated her ability to communicate legal concepts clearly without unnecessary jargon, making the law accessible to everyone. The show's format was innovative for its time. While traditional legal programs often featured dramatized reenactments, Judge Judy showcased real people and real situations. Each case was condensed into a digestible segment, allowing viewers to see the resolution of disputes in real time. Judy's judgments were swift yet reasoned, demonstrating a deep understanding of human behavior as well as legal principles. This approach not only entertained but also educated, giving audiences insight into how everyday legal issues could be resolved with fairness and logic. Throughout her career on television, Judy maintained a strict sense of professionalism. She refused to sensationalize cases for the sake of ratings, prioritizing integrity over spectacle. This dedication earned her immense respect, not only from viewers, but also from legal peers. Judges and attorneys alike acknowledged her ability to maintain the dignity of the court while engaging a mass audience. A rare and admirable feat, her consistency and authenticity became hallmarks of the program, contributing to its longevity and cultural impact. In addition to her on-screen achievements, Judy's off-screen persona contributed significantly to her reputation. Despite her fame, she remained private about her personal life, carefully managing what was shared with the public. She never allowed media scrutiny to dictate her behavior or her decisions, a quality that reinforced her image as a figure of authority and independence. Friends and colleagues admired her for maintaining this balance, recognizing the discipline it required to navigate both the pressures of television and the expectations of a public audience. The success of Judge Judy also had a transformative effect on daytime television. Her show set new standards for courtroom programming, influencing countless subsequent programs and demonstrating that viewers craved authenticity and intelligent, no-nonsense presentation. Ratings soared, and Judy became a household name, known not only for her legal acumen but for her unique personality, witty, firm, and often surprisingly warm when dealing with genuine hardship. The impact of her work extended beyond entertainment, shaping public perceptions of the law and illustrating the power of integrity in a media-driven world. During this period, Judy also expanded her influence through books, guest appearances, and motivational talks. She authored several books offering insights into legal reasoning, personal discipline, and life lessons drawn from her experiences in the courtroom. These publications further cemented her authority and provided fans with deeper understanding of her principle, philosophy, and approach to justice. She encouraged readers and audiences alike to take responsibility for their actions, value honesty, and approach challenges with rationality and resilience. Despite her busy schedule, Judy also prioritized family. She remained closely involved with her children and extended family, ensuring that her professional obligations did not overshadow her role as a mother and family member. She maintained strong relationships, emphasizing respect, support, and shared values. This balance between professional excellence and personal grounding became a defining characteristic of her life, demonstrating that even amidst fame and intense public scrutiny, it was possible to maintain authenticity, discipline, and connection. One of the most fascinating aspects of Judy's career was her ability to remain relevant for decades. While many television personalities fade from public memory, she adapted to changes in media, audience preferences, and societal expectations without compromising her core principles. Her sharp insight into human behavior, combined with steadfast commitment to fairness and accountability, allowed her to maintain influence in the evolving entertainment landscape. She became not just a television personality, but a cultural icon, representing a blend of intelligence, wit, and moral clarity that resonated across generations. The impact of Judge Judy extended beyond television ratings and awards. It influenced public understanding of the legal system, inspired aspiring judges and lawyers, and offered a model of leadership grounded in competence, empathy, and decisiveness. Judy demonstrated that authority did not require arrogance, that firmness could coexist with fairness, and that one could command respect without losing humanity. These lessons resonated not only with viewers, but with those who encounter her professionally and personally. Even after decades on television, Judy remained committed to evolving. She embraced new platforms, engaged with contemporary issues, and continued to challenge herself intellectually and professionally. Her ability to stay relevant and authoritative in an ever-changing media landscape is a testament to her intelligence, adaptability, and unwavering dedication to justice. Today, her legacy is not merely measured in awards, ratings, or financial success. It is reflected in the profound influence she has had on both the public perception of law and the aspirations of those inspired by her work. As we continue exploring Judge Judy's life today, it becomes clear that her rise to fame was not just a story of television success. It was a journey marked by discipline, resilience, strategic thinking, and an unwavering commitment to principles. Understanding her career highlights provides the context needed to appreciate her current life, her ongoing projects, and the ways in which she continues to impact the world from behind the scenes. Before we move to the next part of her story, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, as it helps us continue creating in-depth content about legendary figures like Judge Judy. If you want to show extra support, consider a super thanks, or simply comment below about what you found most surprising about her rise to fame. Keep watching until the end, because the revelations about her life today are truly remarkable and may challenge everything you think you know about this television icon. Judge Judy Shineland, decades after becoming a household name, has evolved from a television personality into an enduring cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond the courtroom. Today, she is not simply a former television judge. She is a symbol of unwavering discipline, intelligence, and integrity, demonstrating that authority and empathy can coexist in both professional and personal spheres. Her daily life reflects a careful balance between public presence and private fulfillment, a balance she has honed through years of navigating fame, scrutiny, and the unique pressures a career lived under the public eye. Since stepping away from her daily television show, Judy has embraced a variety of pursuits that showcase both her enduring curiosity and commitment to education and mentorship. She continues to engage in speaking engagements, sharing insights about law, leadership, and decision-making. Audiences are drawn to her not only for her past fame, but also for her ongoing wisdom, practical advice, and authenticity. Her speeches often blend personal anecdotes with actionable lessons, reflecting her unique ability to connect with people across generations. She encourages individuals to take responsibility for their actions, to act with fairness, and to confront challenges with confidence and clarity, principles that have guided her throughout her life. Judy's influence also continues through her literary works, which remain bestsellers and widely referenced in discussions of legal education, ethics, and personal development. Her books combine practical knowledge with reflections drawn from decades of courtroom experience. She emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence, resilience, and the courage to stand firm in one's beliefs. These themes resonate not just with legal professionals, but with anyone seeking guidance on how to navigate complex interpersonal or professional situations. Through her writing, she has cemented a lasting legacy that goes far beyond television ratings and entertainment value. Even in retirement, Judy remains an active figure in media, participating selectively in interviews, guest appearances, and philanthropic projects. She is known for her meticulous approach to any endeavor she undertakes, ensuring that each commitment aligns with her values of authenticity, professionalism, and social impact. Her philanthropic work often focuses on educational initiatives, legal awareness programs, and community support, reflecting her lifelong dedication to improving society through practical, meaningful engagement. Friends and colleagues consistently highlight her discipline, noting that she applies the same rigor to charitable work as she did to her career in law and television. Judy's personal life today is characterized by stability, self-awareness, and a carefully cultivated sense of independence. She remains closely connected with her family, prioritizing relationships that provide mutual support, trust, and understanding. Despite the demands of her career and the intensity of public attention, she has maintained strong bonds with her children and grandchildren, emphasizing the importance of integrity, education, and empathy in all interactions. This focus on family provides a grounding counterbalance to her public persona, reminding audiences that behind the icon lies a deeply human experience shaped by love, responsibility, and connection. Her impact on the legal profession and on public perceptions of the law cannot be overstated. Judge Judy's television program, while entertaining millions, also educated the public on the nuances of everyday legal issues, from contract disputes to small claims, helping viewers understand legal processes in a practical, approachable manner. Beyond entertainment, she provided a blueprint for assertive, fair, and efficient decision-making that continues to influence aspiring judges, lawyers, and mediators worldwide. Her emphasis on clarity, reasoning, and accountability has become a touchstone in discussions about effective leadership and judicial conduct. An important aspect of Judy's life today is her adaptability in an ever-changing media environment. While many television figures fade into obscurity after stepping off the screen, she has maintained relevance by embracing new formats, platforms, and opportunities for engagement. Social media, streaming services, and digital publications have allowed her to reach new audiences without compromising her values or professional standards. She has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to evolve alongside technological and cultural shifts, proving that authority, expertise, and authenticity can thrive in any medium. Judy also continues to advocate for mental and emotional resilience, drawing from her own experiences in high-pressure environments. She often emphasizes the importance of self-discipline, preparation, and maintaining composure under stress, offering practical strategies that extend beyond law and television into everyday life. Her guidance encourages viewers to cultivate inner strength, act with fairness, and confront challenges without fear or hesitation. In this way, her influence transcends entertainment, serving as a source of empowerment for countless individuals navigating complex personal or professional landscapes. Another remarkable facet of her contemporary life is her continued engagement with legal education and mentorship. Judy has offered support to law students, young professionals, and community members, sharing her insights on ethical conduct, decision-making, and personal development. Her mentorship is grounded in the belief that knowledge, empathy, and accountability are essential tools for building meaningful careers and lives. She has become a role model not only for aspiring legal professionals, but for anyone seeking guidance in leadership, ethics, and practical wisdom. Despite her fame, Judy remains humble and intentional about her public appearances. She selects opportunities carefully, prioritizing quality over quantity and substance over spectacle. This discernment has preserved her credibility and enhanced her authority, reinforcing the idea that true influence comes from consistent integrity, competence, and dedication rather than constant visibility. Those who have interacted with her consistently describe her as sharp, insightful, and deeply committed to leaving a positive impact in every sphere she engages with. Judy's enduring legacy is evident in popular culture as well. She has inspired countless media portrayals, parodies, and homages, reflecting her unique cultural imprint. However, beyond the humor or celebrity fascination, the respect she commands remains grounded in genuine admiration for her skills, character, and contributions to both law and society. She is recognized as a trailblazer, having demonstrated that women can succeed in positions of authority without compromising their values or personal integrity. Her career continues to serve as an empowering example for women in law, media, and leadership globally. In recent years, she has also taken time for personal reflection, focusing on her own growth, well-being, and intellectual exploration. Judy engages in activities that nurture her mind, body, and spirit, from reading and research to maintaining physical fitness and mental clarity. Her approach to self-care reflects her understanding that long-term success and impact are tied not only to talent and discipline, but also to balance, health, and inner fulfillment. Friends and colleagues note that this period of her life demonstrates her evolution from a television icon to a holistic leader whose wisdom extends far beyond the screen. Today, the life of Judge Judy Shineland represents a powerful combination of accomplishment, resilience, and purpose. She is no longer simply a television personality. She is a mentor, educator, cultural icon, and advocate for fairness, accountability, and practical wisdom. Her story underscores that the influence of a public figure is not confined to years in the spotlight, but can grow and evolve, continuing to inspire, educate, and shape society for decades. Her continued engagement, careful choices, and commitment to principles exemplify a legacy that transcends fame, offering lessons on leadership, integrity, and authenticity that remain relevant for generations to come. As viewers, we are reminded that Judy's story is more than entertainment. It is a lesson in discipline, clarity, and the value of staying true to oneself while navigating the pressures of public life. Her ability to maintain integrity, compassion, and relevance throughout decades of exposure provides a roadmap for anyone seeking to balance professional success with personal fulfillment. The wisdom she offers, through action, example, and words, is as impactful today as it was when she first captured the attention of millions around the globe. Before we conclude, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because it helps us continue creating detailed content about influential figures like Judge Judy. If you want to go a step further, consider a super thanks, or simply leave a comment sharing what part of her life today surprised you the most. Don't miss the next segment, because the final block will reveal the full scope of her personal legacy, her ongoing influence, and the lessons she has to teach us about resilience, authority, and living authentically in the modern world. Judge Judy Shinelin's life today is a testament to the power of consistency, resilience, and authenticity. While many television personalities fade once the cameras stop rolling, Judy has managed to maintain her influence, respect, and relevance across decades. Her journey demonstrates that real legacy is built not solely on fame or popularity, but on consistent application of principles, values, and wisdom in every aspect of life. Even outside the courtroom, she continues to inspire audiences through her disciplined approach, her candid insights into human behavior, and her uncompromising commitment to fairness and justice. In her daily life, Judy balances the demands of public interest with the privacy she cherishes. She spends significant time with family, prioritizing relationships that are mutually supportive and grounded in respect. Her grandchildren, children, and close friends describe her as both a mentor and a source of unwavering guidance. For them, she embodies the lessons she often speaks about publicly: accountability, preparation, and emotional intelligence. But her influence extends far beyond her immediate circle, reaching millions of fans, aspiring legal professionals, and viewers who grew up learning about fairness, consequence, and responsibility through her courtroom show. Judy's approach to mentoring and teaching is rooted in practicality. Unlike abstract advice that can feel removed from reality, her guidance is concrete, actionable, and based on lived experience. She encourages people to observe their own behaviors, take responsibility for mistakes, and communicate clearly and effectively. These lessons are timeless, applicable not only in legal contexts but in everyday life, from family interactions to business decisions. Her ability to distill complex situations into clear principles is part of why she remains admired by multiple generations, transcending the boundaries of age, profession, or background. Her literary contributions continue to reinforce this legacy. Judy's books and publications combine anecdotes from her life, courtroom experience, and personal reflections, creating a roadmap for integrity and effectiveness. Readers are captivated not by celebrity gossip, but by the tangible insights she offers about discipline, human nature, and problem solving. Her words resonate because they are backed by decades of consistent demonstration. She doesn't just talk about fairness or accountability. She embodies them. Through these works, she ensures that her lessons reach far beyond the screen and endure long into the future. Beyond her work, Judy has become a symbol of women's empowerment and leadership in traditionally male-dominated environments. Her rise from a practicing lawyer to one of the most recognizable and respected television judges is a powerful narrative of determination and self-confidence. She has consistently challenged societal expectations, proving that competence, rigor, and authority are not only compatible with womanhood but can redefine it. Her career path continues to inspire young women pursuing law, media, or leadership positions, reminding them that excellence and integrity can coexist with personality and empathy. Judy also remains deeply engaged in advocating for mental resilience and emotional intelligence. Having navigated the pressures of public scrutiny, high-stakes decision-making, and the expectations of millions, she emphasizes the importance of self-discipline, emotional balance, and the courage to make difficult choices. Her insights are grounded in experience. She knows the cost of compromise when it conflicts with one's values and demonstrates how to navigate life without losing oneself. This focus has become a defining element of her modern life, allowing her to teach by example and by sharing practical strategies that help others maintain stability under pressure. The evolution of her public presence also reflects adaptability. While she could have relied solely on her past fame, Judy has embraced emerging platforms and formats to continue connecting with audiences. Social media, digital interviews, streaming shows, and public speaking engagements allow her to reach new generations while staying true to her principles. She leverages these opportunities not for self-promotion, but to educate, inform, and inspire. This strategic adaptation demonstrates foresight, humility, and an understanding that legacy is not static. It requires continuous engagement, evolution, and responsiveness to the times. An essential part of her life today is her commitment to integrity and authenticity. Unlike many figures in the public eye, Judy has carefully curated her appearances, choosing substance over quantity and meaning over spectacle. This discernment has preserved her credibility and ensured that her voice remains authoritative. Audiences respect her not only for what she says, but for the consistency with which she applies her principles in daily life. Her authenticity is a rare quality in modern media and is central to her enduring legacy. Judy's contributions to popular culture remain significant. She has inspired countless references, parodies, and homages, reflecting her unique imprint on society. Yet her influence is more profound than entertainment. It is an embodiment of fairness, accountability, and the possibility of living life with discipline and dignity. People admire her because she demonstrates that authority can coexist with empathy, decisiveness can coexist with kindness, and professional rigor can coexist with humanity. She has shown that public figures can maintain relevance and respect without compromising authenticity. In addition to her cultural and educational impact, Judge Judy's story is a powerful testament to the importance of balance and self-awareness. She has demonstrated that professional success is not enough if it comes at the cost of personal fulfillment, and she has continuously modeled how to navigate public life without losing one's identity. Her careful integration of career, family, personal growth, and societal contribution offers a template for anyone seeking to live a meaningful and impactful life, whether in public or private spheres. Her personal growth in recent years underscores the importance of reflection, self-care, and intentional living. She has focused on her health, her intellectual pursuits, and her emotional well-being, demonstrating that longevity and effectiveness are enhanced by balance and mindfulness. Friends describe her as lighter, calmer, and more present than ever, illustrating the power of intentional living. Her example shows that wisdom is not just about knowledge, but about knowing how to navigate life with grace, adaptability, and purpose. Ultimately, Judge Judy Shinelin's life today is an ongoing story of legacy, resilience, and impact. She remains a figure of authority, a mentor, an educator, and a cultural icon whose lessons about fairness, accountability, and human behavior continue to shape society. Her journey reminds audiences that influence is not only measured by past fame, but by consistent integrity, the ability to adapt, and the courage to share wisdom through action and example. She has proven that leadership, authenticity, and compassion can coexist, leaving a blueprint for future generations of professionals and leaders. Before we wrap up, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to keep producing in-depth content about remarkable figures like Judge Judy. If you want to help further, consider giving a super thanks, or simply leave a comment sharing what part of her story inspired you most. And finally, don't click away just yet. Watch the next video appear on your screen. It's even more fascinating, insightful, and passionate than this one, giving you a deeper dive into the lives of iconic figures who have shaped our culture and history.